So my Meta sunglasses stopped working. They would just lose connection with Bluetooth at first, and then it started saying that the speakers were not connected or something like that. So the speakers weren't working, and then right at the end, they just completely died and they wouldn't turn off. I would put them to charge, but they would not come back on. So in this video, I'm gonna open them up and I'm gonna see what the hell's going on with them, because they do have warranty, but if you have these things, you know it's a pain in the ass to return them. It's a whole process, and since I bought them online, it just makes everything more complicated. I did pay $400 for these, but honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna open them up. So here we are opening up these glasses, and trust me when I tell you, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm opening them up by heating up this inner. Well, first I have it on a vise, and then I'm heating up the inner layer right here, so that I'm able to peel back that plastic right here that you see, just to be able to get these open. And honestly, I don't even know if they're gonna be damaged or not, but that's what I'm doing. They're out of warranty, and they're not gonna they won't take these back, so whatever. So instead of using a blade, I find it easier to use one of these little dental picks, just to peel back that plastic. So I just peeled off the little inner layer that goes through the inside of the lens right here. It does have glue right here on the sides. You see that glue right there, and then you have the battery, and then this is where the flex connector connects to the rest of the frame, because these glasses were not staying connected to Bluetooth, so that connector is going to be under there. Let me see how I'm going to take that off. All right, so here you have to grind or clean all around this metal part on the inside. You see I already exposed all of the inside. I took that top cap of plastic there, and then you need to expose this little clip right here. You see how that those ridges go under the plastic frame. You need to expose it completely before taking off those two screws, one on top, one on bottom. It's pretty shitty the way they built these things. They basically make them to be impossible to open. So now let me see how. There's that ribbon cable right there. You gotta be careful with not to pull or yank or anything, because you might rip it. There, we're taking off that little metal clip, kind of like holds. And right here, let me get this off right here. So this is probably why my glasses wouldn't connect to Bluetooth. Next to that capacitor is the connector, and that's the flex connector that goes on the inside. Let me see if I can get let me put this on the microscope so that you're able to see better essentially what we are. So these glasses were working fine until one day, one of these top screws, let me zoom out. I just want to show you guys everything. So this is what made these glasses stop working. This little bracket goes back in there. Right here is a screw, and on the other side there's another screw in the bottom. These glasses stopped working because one of these screws was missing, and I noticed that the whole arm was really loose. And from then is when my glasses will like not connect to Bluetooth, or they'll connect and then they'll disconnect. So obviously there's no warranty for these. These are past their warranty. And they're probably still in warranty, but honestly I didn't give a shit. I just wanted to open them. All right, so here's your Bluetooth antenna. Close these. Here's the Bluetooth antenna that goes all the way in here. We're lucky we didn't damage any of this. It's just the flex connector right here. Look, this is the antenna all the way over here. It connects right here. It goes under. Here's the battery. So if your battery dies, and these are pretty brand new, I've only used them for like 6 months. If your battery dies on these things, you're gonna have to open them up and go through all this hell. But you gotta be real careful with. The battery connects right here, behind this charred piece of plastic right here. I'm gonna clean all this up so it doesn't look like shit like that. But either way, that plastic that covers all of this, that is done. So I'm gonna have to put some tape, or I don't know, I'm gonna have to put some kind of cover to cover these components up, which honestly I don't even care about as long as they work, I guess. The battery connects right here, and this is another connector, probably like for the camera or the flash. And this connector right here, this is what got disconnected. So basically when I was missing, when that screw fell from the top right here, it made this whole thing really loose, and that's what disconnected this cable. This should be all the way over here. Let me put those screws back. I ordered some on Amazon, replacement screws. Let me put them back on, and then you'll be able to see how this is supposed to be looking. Like I said earlier, that connector, why is this camera not zooming in? Hold on. This needs to go in here. So we gotta find a way to grab it and stretch it. All right, so I had to literally grab it with my fingers and pull it out a bit because this part of the flex was jammed inside this little bracket here, and it was not letting it come out. So I was able to get that enough pull so that I'm able to connect this. Get a better look at it like this. Oh, there it goes. Yep, that did it. Camera got disconnected for a minute, I don't know why. But anyways, you can see, take a picture. Look, the light's gonna light up blue. I mean white, it should. There it is, you can hear them. They're working again. Now I'm just gonna find some kind of cover to, probably like Kapton tape or something on this. Clean off all these edges, and then put something to cover that up. Not a big deal. What is a big deal is that now they're back in working conditions, and honestly I think I'd like it better like this, because if I ever want to replace this battery, because these things don't even last that long anyways, if I ever want to replace that battery, I could. Good luck finding the battery, but I have that option. Anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.